Recognizing when you're being used in a relationship is very crucial. Look, I get it. Relationships can be complicated, but the line between feeling valued and taken advantage of should never be unnoticed. Hey everyone, it's your girl again, Oliviera, and welcome back to Chat with Oliviera. Today we're going to talk about a topic that is way too familiar for some of us. Today I'm going to break down 10 warning signs that he might be using you and what you can do about it. So let's get to it. The first warning sign on the list is inconsistent affection, the hot and cold game. You know this feeling? 1 minute is all over you, he can't get enough of you, and then poof, he's nowhere to be found. He might bombard you with sweet messages, surprise dates, and intense affection. But the moment he gets what he wants, he's gone, leaving you confused and wondering if you're the problem. If his affection comes in waves, only when it's convenient for him, then you've got yourself a classic case of hot and cold. And that can really be frustrating. But here's what to do. Set some boundaries. If he's only showing up when he needs something from you, don't give in. Make him earn your time and energy. It's a quick way to know if he's interested in you or just in for what you can do for him. The number 2 is the maybe man, keeping you on a leash. Have you heard this before? Maybe we'll go on that date soon. Maybe I'll introduce you to my family. Maybe this, maybe that, maybe. The word maybe may feel like hope, but don't let it fool you. A man who is serious about you will give you a yes or a no, not a vague maybe. It's often used to keep you around without making real commitments. In a case like this, call him out on it. Ask him where he stands. And if he can't give you a clear answer, treat that as an answer. Don't wait around hoping for someone to make up their mind about you. You deserve more than a maybe. The next one is you are his free therapy, always unloading his problems on you. Now, there's nothing wrong with supporting a partner, but there is a limit. If every time he comes to you is just to vent about his problems, his job, his family, his frustration, and he barely listens to you when it's your turn, then you're not his girlfriend, you're his therapist. This dynamic can be exhausting, especially when he doesn't reciprocate when you need support. The next time he starts unloading, shift conversation and see how he reacts. And if he tunes out, that's a major red flag. Healthy relationship means mutual support, not you shouldering all his baggages. The fourth warning sign is constant criticism, pointing out your flaws. Does he seem to have a problem with something about you? Whether it's the way you dress, your interests, or little things like the way you talk or laugh. Partners should lift each other up and not tear each other down. If he's constantly pointing out your flaws, it can only mean he's not valuing you for who you are. It can also be a way of him keeping you insecure so that you can feel lucky to be with him. And when you notice such a thing, set standard for yourself and let him know that constant criticism is unacceptable. And if he can't appreciate you, someone else will. Don't let him manipulate your self-esteem. The fifth one here is always busy. Yeah, we are always busy, but when someone truly cares, they will make out time. When it's constantly too busy to see you, especially when it only happens when you want to do something on your own terms. For example, you set a place and time to meet up, and he casually accepts. And when the time draws near, he sends a message saying he is too busy. He might not even call because he's just being a coward. Also, watch out if he's only available at odd times, or if it feels like you're the one walking around his schedule. You need to take note of this pattern. If you find yourself adjusting your life for him and he can't carve out time for you, then stop prioritizing him in yours. It will show quickly if he's willing to step up or step out. The next one is he only reaches out when he needs something. Maybe he needs help with a project, he needs to vent, or he needs help to achieve a goal. When it feels like you only hear from him when he needs something, then he's likely using you as a resource, not a partner. The next time he comes calling with his needs, don't jump to his aid. Let him know you have your own priorities too, and see if he'll be interested in being there for you. Relationship, it's all about balance and not a one-sided thing. The seventh one is avoiding future talk. Does it dodge conversation about where things are heading? When you bring up talk about future plans or conversation about where he sees the relationship going, he suddenly changes the subject and acts all comfortable. It only means that he just wants to keep things casual and he doesn't want the accountability of a committed relationship. When something like this happens, be direct about what you're looking for. And if he continues to sidestep, talking through the corners and not direct, don't waste your time hoping he will come around. You deserve someone who is upfront about wanting a future with you. Now let's look at the number 8. You're always paying. Financial imbalance. It's normal to split costs or treat each other to a special outing. But when you find yourself always footing the bills, then that's an issue. If he's comfortable with you paying for everything, then he's taking advantage of your generosity. Relationship is about healthy dynamics, partnership, and not dependency. Now, in a situation like this, keep things fair. Let him know that you expect balance. Suggest splitting costs or alternating who pays. And if he's not willing to meet halfway financially, then he may be in it for the wrong reason. In most cases, he should be the one to shoulder most of the financial expenses in the relationship and require support where or when necessary. The number 9 is he doesn't introduce it to his inner cycle. Have you met his friends, family, or even his co-workers? If he separates you from the rest of his life, it might be because he doesn't see you as a long-term part of it. When someone is serious about you, they naturally want to include you in their life. Now, when you say the otherwise, mention it casually. Ask him if he's comfortable with you meeting his friends or family. And if he avoids it or gives an excuse, that should be a sign that he might not be as committed as you are in the relationship. The final one here is lack of effort in making you feel special. Relationships should make you feel valued. And if it doesn't make you feel appreciated and celebrated, whether it's your birthday, an event, or little gestures, then he's taking you for granted. You deserve someone who puts in the effort to make you feel loved. Notice how he treats you. If he's constantly putting little to no effort, remind yourself that there is someone out there in the world who will value you properly. Don't settle for half-hearted love. Alright, these are the 10 warning signs I wanted to share with you today. If you recognize any of these signs, it's time to take a step back and think about what you're truly getting out in the relationship. And remember, respect and value aren't negotiable. You deserve someone who genuinely cares and invests in you. For your relationship to change, you have to be willing to change too. So stand up for what you deserve and don't settle for less. As always, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more relationship advice like this. I would like to hear from you. What sign or signs do you recognize in your past relationship, or you're recognizing your relationship? Please drop it on the comment section. I'll see you on my next video. I'm still your girl, Oliviera. Thanks for watching. Bye.